Ralph Greenwood, and this is another episode of the Car Barn. Hope you guys are doing good. I had to have a little bit of change of plans. I was planning on doing some more of the microtrains trucks, putting on some more of the microtrains trucks. And what happened was the other night I got going like crazy putting them on, and I thought I had more in the box, but I don't. I checked, nothing missing. One of them did break, then I used another one to fix. So what I'm going to do with tonight is we're going to look at trip pin heights and coupler heights. And I had a very good question from a subscriber, Roy Hardwick, otherwise known as Container Man 68. So let's get going on it.
Okay, what we'll be using tonight is, I've got this caliper. Let's see if I get my other hand out of the way there. There you go. This is a cheaper one. It costs like 20 bucks. It's not too bad. It works fairly good. And I've got a set of feeler gauges. And you can find these at auto stores for, I bought this one for a little less than 5 bucks. If you don't have all the other stuff. Okay, 216 thousandths or 5.5 millimeters from the top of the track to the middle of the coupler knuckle. Okay. Now these feeler gauges, I stacked a bunch of them up till they added up to 216. Okay. Now we'll bring this car in. And actually, it looks a tad low. I may have to adjust some on this. Oh yeah, that should be up a little higher. Okay, it's almost there. It's off a little bit. I used body mounted couplers here. Now this is where you would definitely want to check for your coupler height. I think that those do need to come up some. I may take and on the draft gearbox maybe file just a little bit off of the draft gearbox. Now I've used this caboose, I didn't have any problems with it on transitions or anything like that. But that's why I did that with this feeler gauge. You add all these up, see, till they come up. Or you could also use your caliper here. On your caliper, see this protrusion here? That's 216. Take and lay this on the top of your track. Okay, see, in this instrument here too is showing I'm a little low. It should be just a little bit higher than that. Okay, all right. We'll try it on this one. Right there, we're on top of the track. We're at 216 from the top of the track. I don't know why that's showing that it's... See, this one's showing... It shows 216 should be in the middle point. But I don't see why these should be low, because they're set at the factory. But I'm not having any problems with any of my stuff kind of uncoupled. I have had some problems with it being with it not coupling up, and some of them was because I painted them and that. Okay, now I will show you guys. We'll do trip pins. Now, trip pins, micro chains, what they recommend is 10 thousandths . 0.010, and I've got one here. You probably can't see that. Too much glare on that. And you might be able to see it there. But that's 10 thousandths. That's 0.010 or 0.25 millimeter. Okay. And just take and lay this across the track. Okay. Let's get it right here in front of the lens. As you can see, that trip pin's riding right on top of there. It's a little high. I'm sure we could put it down some if I was going to. I would use a small I used a small pair of craft pliers. I just put a little bit of a twist on it. There we go. There, we're a little lower. Just barely rubbing it. 10 thousandths. 0.010. Alright, now we're going to lubricate our couplers. We're going to lubricate the gearboxes. Okay. I've got a tube of this. This is graphite lubricant. This is the same thing that Microtrains throws in with everything else. You can find this at auto stores, hardware stores. It's a dry lubricant. When you shake it, you should be able to feel that there's a powder inside of there. I put this rag down and I just lightly spritzed it with some water so that whatever drops out, because this is graphite, this is lead, it'll stick to this rag and I will get rid of this rag. It'll go in the trash. And I've got gloves on. I don't normally wear gloves, but I did have a couple of paper cuts on one of my fingers, so I'm not wanting to be getting any lead on them. But I usually take this and I tap it like that and I squeeze it a couple times and make sure this nozzle is clear. And you can see I just saw lead go out into the air. So what you do is come right down here to where that little opening is, like that. That's all you do. Just a couple of taps. Work your coupler back and forth.
Turn it upside down. Take your other one. Work that around. Take it, tip it like that, and you're good to go. That's all you need, just a little bit in there. You don't have to really puff it in there. All it needs is just a little bit to get in there and get working with that. I'm not having any trouble with things staying coupled, or a lot of times they couple up by themselves, and every once in a while you have to fidget with them. But there it is. That's it for that. And I think we covered everything. And Roy, I want to thank you for that question. That was awesome. And, oh yeah, and Roy, hey, are you talking, when you were talking about Concord auto racks, are you talking about new ones or older ones? Because I went online and looked at some of them, and the newer ones have micro-change couplers on them, so they say. So hey, that's it for this. All right, guys. Hey, this is Ralph Greenwood. We're all done for tonight. So join me again next week when, well, I don't know what's going to happen because I got more micro-change couplers and trucks on order. So I don't know if they'll be here next week or not. We'll find out. That'll be the big thing. Mystery. See you guys later.